There is a silence growing in many homes today. Not loud, not obvious, but deeply felt. It shows up in the I'm fine answers, in the closed doors, in the conversations that never quite begin. And as a parent, you find yourself wondering, what happened to us? Because once upon a time, you were their whole world. Today, we're talking about that gap, the distance between parents and teenagers, and how to rebuild that connection. One small step at a time. Because here's the truth. You don't fix this overnight. You fix it daily. Teenagers today are growing up in a world that is faster, louder, and more complicated than ever before. And while it may feel like they're pushing you away, most of the time, they are simply trying to understand themselves. They're dealing with pressure, identity, expectations, emotions they don't yet know how to express. And in all of that, they are quietly asking one question. Am I safe enough to open up to my parent? Not perfect, not strict, safe. Now let's be honest. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one trying. You ask questions. They give one-word answers. You try to connect. They pull away. And you begin to wonder, why am I the one begging for communication? But here is the shift that changes everything. There is strength in being the one who keeps showing up. Yes, sometimes it will feel like you're begging, but not from weakness, from love. A love that says, I refuse to lose my child to silence. Because your teenager is not rejecting you. They are navigating themselves. And while they may not say it, they are watching you. They are asking, will you listen or judge me? Will you try to understand me or control me? Will you stay even when I pull away? This is where balance becomes everything. Because connection does not mean losing your role as a parent. You are not just their friend. You are their guide, their anchor, their safe place. So instead of choosing between being too strict or too soft, choose balance. Be approachable, but still firm. Be understanding, but still guiding. You don't need to control every decision, but you do need to stay present in their journey. And here is the most important part. Connection is not built in big talks. It is built in small, consistent moments. It's in the way you pause and truly listen, even when the answers are short. It's in knocking before entering their space, showing them respect. It's in putting your phone down when they finally decide to speak. It's in choosing to understand instead of rushing to correct. Instead of asking, why would you do that? Try asking, help me understand how you felt. Because one invites conversation and the other shuts it down, and slowly, very slowly. Those small moments begin to add up. A longer answer than yesterday, a shared laugh, a moment of honesty. This is progress. Now let's make this practical. Here are simple things you can start doing today. Create a daily 10-minute connection time. No lectures, just presence. Control your reactions. Your tone will determine whether they open up or shut down. Ask more questions than you give instructions. Curiosity builds trust. Protect their vulnerability. If they open up to you, don't use it against them later. Apologize when you're wrong. It builds respect, not weakness. Stay consistent, even when it feels one-sided. They are noticing, even when they don't show it. And always remember your role. Be warm, but firm. Close, but grounded. Loving, but guiding. Because at the end of the day, your teenager does not need a perfect parent. They need a present one, a patient one, a persistent one. One who keeps showing up again and again, even when it's hard. Because if you choose connection daily, you will not just close the gap. You will build a relationship rooted in trust, respect, and understanding. A relationship that lasts far beyond the teenage years. And that begins today.